Hi, I'm Tim Taylor, Executive Vice President of Trivesta, and I want to thank you for investing a few minutes of your time to take a look at what Trivesta can do for you. Our purpose here today, well, it's simple. It's to help you to get ahead. There's no games, there's no gimmicks. This program is guaranteed to work for you, period. What we're talking about is a way to help you get out of debt and pay off your mortgage, if you have one, in 1/4 to 1/2 the time and build wealth instead. Now, the program I'm telling you about is so effective that the average user saves over $100,000 in unnecessary interest payments alone, but even more, the average user creates over $500,000 in new wealth. Now, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But here's where it really gets interesting. You aren't required to use even 1 cent more of your monthly income on your bills. Plus, you can get healthcare benefits, college scholarships, and much, much more. There's even a way that you can do it for as little as free. That's right, I said free. Now, if you're wondering how all this can be possible, I can only assure you of one thing. It is, and in fact, it's not only possible, it is guaranteed to work. Ernst & Young, it's the #3 accounting firm in the world. You've probably heard of them. Well, every year, Ernst & Young gives out their Entrepreneur of the Year award to innovative new companies, and their track record for picking winners has been excellent. Companies that they've chosen in the past to receive this prestigious award have been companies like Microsoft, Apple, eBay, and Starbucks. Well, Ernst & Young gave this very same award to the developers of this program that I'm going to tell you about right now. Let me introduce you to the Prospeo Wealth System, an amazing program designed to help you eliminate interest-based debts and create wealth simply by working smart with what you already have. Prospeo is the world's most advanced strategic money management system. It works right from your own home computer to take into account any kind of debt that you have, whether it's credit cards, mortgages, car loans, student loans, whatever, and creates a unique money management strategy specifically for your situation. The goal is simple. It's to help you eliminate unnecessary overpayments of interest and create true wealth instead. It's basically like having a group of the world's top financial strategists working for you to help you get ahead financially. Now, Prospeo is different than what you might think. There's no new borrowing, debt modification, or risky investments required. There's no need to use even 1 cent more of your monthly income on your bills, and it doesn't even involve any extreme budgeting or cutting up of your credit cards. It typically takes just an hour or so to set up and then just minutes a week to manage as you go through your normal bill paying process. We're so confident that this program will exceed your expectations that Trivesta offers a written 100% money-back guarantee. If you don't save at least double any program costs that you have in the first 6 months of use, you get every penny back. Where else are you guaranteed to double your money in 6 months? There's nothing I've seen on the market like that recently. How about you? We're talking about what we believe to be the most efficient debt elimination and wealth creation plan possible for regular people. Now, it's important to understand, this is not just a debt elimination program, it's a wealth creation system. It has multiple United States patents. There's no book, CD, seminar, coaching classes, or anything else like it. Now, here's all you need to do to use it. First, you just enter your debt information. If you have multiple loans or credit balances, put them all in. There's no limit. Just list the balances due, interest rates, and minimum monthly payments for each. You'll also enter any available credit lines, average monthly income, and what you typically have left after all your bills are paid each month. After that, just follow the simple instructions when you pay your bills and watch your money grow. But it's even better. You don't have to guess what Prospeo will do for you. You can know in advance with the free Prospeo Wealth Calculator. Just put in your numbers. There's no private or confidential information required, and you'll be emailed the results showing what Prospeo can do for your situation in minutes. Now, it's important to note, whether you're struggling financially, doing pretty good, or have already accumulated a significant amount of wealth, regardless of where you are, Prospeo can help you move up in ways you never thought possible. Further, it's not just about your mortgage debt. Prospeo addresses everything: credit cards, car loans, student loans, and more. And because it's the Prospeo Wealth System and about creating wealth, it can be a fantastic benefit for you even if you don't have a mortgage. Now, to get a clear understanding of how Prospeo works and some of the many ways it can benefit you, I recommend that you watch video number 2 in this series. It will be very, very enlightening for you. But as for what it can actually do for you, there's no need to guess. Here's what Prospeo has already done for more than 4,000 average users today. Now on the debt side, the average Prospeo user in this study had about a $222,000 mortgage with an interest rate of about 4.875% and a typical monthly mortgage payment of about $1,200 per month. They also had about $39,000 in various other debts, credit cards, car loans, student loans, etc. On the income side, they had an average family income of around $5,700 per month, and after all their bills were paid off, they had about $336 left in what we call discretionary income. That is, money that they can use for emergencies, savings, vacations, a night out, or whatever. Now, let's take a look at the actual verified results. And keep in mind that these results were obtained without the user being required to spend even 1 additional cent of their discretionary income. Are you ready for this? By simply using Prospeo, the average user saved over $102,000 in unnecessary interest payments alone. Even more, they became debt-free nearly 18 years ahead of schedule. And here's the biggie. By taking that interest money that they saved and the 18 years of payments that they no longer have to pay to the bank and simply paying it to themselves instead, even with just a 1% return, they're projected to create over $997,000 in actual wealth over that period instead. That's nearly $1 million retirement program we're talking about. Now look up here, this is important. Without using Prospeo, the average user would have paid off their home and debts over the typical 30-year period and probably thrown away over $102,000 in unnecessary interest payments. Their retirement is limited to just their home value. With using Prospeo, that average user got out of debt 18 years early, saved over $102,000 in otherwise wasted money, and can accumulate nearly $1 million for retirement or whatever, even at just a 1% rate of return on their money. Just ask yourself this: what would happen if they had a 6 to 10% rate of return instead? Now, these are just average people with modest means. Do you have more debt or income than the averages I just shared? It's not hard to see that we are truly giving you a way to get ahead here by simply working smart with what you already have. Maybe this is why Ernst & Young gave the developers of this program the Entrepreneur of the Year award? I think so. Okay, so Prospeo is a pretty hot deal, right? I mean, it's like literally throwing money away by not using it. But there's even more. Trivesta members in the USA can also get some serious additional perks. Perks like MDGo Health, which gives you 24/7, 365 doctor access for your entire family, all with zero out-of-pocket cost. Statistics show that as much as 83% of all doctor visits covering typical issues like colds, flus, sore throat, rashes, and the like can now be handled remotely without you ever even having to leave your home. With MDGo Health, you can get an evaluation by a U.S. board-certified doctor right through your smartphone or computer. No long lobby waits surrounded by sick people. No deductibles, copays, or per-call cost ever. And if medications are required, your MDGo doctor can usually prescribe them right then and there. You even get a Trivesta prescription drug benefit, which gets you up to 90% off prescription drugs and up to 80% off on pet medications. Now, to get more information about MDGo, just go to the Services tab on your Trivesta.com website. So while we're talking about perks, how about college? Are you saving for your kids and grandkids' college education? Whether you are or aren't, I've got great news for you. With the Trivesta membership, you get real financial help towards college tuition for all of your eligible beneficiaries, including kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, nieces, nephews, and more. Once you're a member, you can immediately designate each of your beneficiaries to receive from 2,000 all the way up to 7,000 points per year. And here's the best part. Each point is redeemable for $1 off of tuition at more than 370 of the nation's top private colleges. You get additional points every year that you're active, and there's no limit to the number of beneficiaries that you can give them to. We're talking the equivalent of thousands of dollars in college scholarship for each and every one of your eligible family members. Now that's smart. And it gets even better because, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, you can actually get all these great benefits, the Prospeo, MDGo, college scholarship, and more for free each month. And here's how. First, just get a Trivesta or Prospeo only membership set up for yourself. We're talking a couple of dollars per day to totally change your life and financial future. That's less than a cup of coffee or soda at your local convenience store. It should be a pretty simple decision for you. Then, if you want to share the good news with what you found, just tell a few people about the Prospeo program as well. If just 3 people that you referred take advantage of the amazing benefits of a Trivesta or Prospeo membership too, your own monthly subscription is free. And not just for 1 month, but for life, as long as 3 of your referrals remain active. Okay, let's think about this. How many people do you know that own a home or need a means to get ahead enough to buy one in the first place? How about people that are sick and tired of being in debt? Do you know any people that could use another $18,000 to $24,000 a year, which is about the average for people using a program like this to manage their money? Or how about people that need to do something to help their kids, grandkids get into college? How about people that just want to save big on medical costs or want to protect against hackers and identity theft? Or lastly, how about people that could use a way to make some more income as well by promoting this program to others? The fact is, virtually everyone around you, probably beginning even with you, seriously needs what Trivesta has to offer for you. Now, you don't have to share it to benefit from it, but it would probably be a really nice thing to do. So what's your next step? Well, it's simply to take the first step yourself, and that's to get set up with a membership that's just right for you. Now, depending on where you're located, you've got up to 3 options to choose from. The best option is to get the full Trivesta membership, which gives you access to all of the amazing benefits that Trivesta has to offer. It includes the full Prospeo program and ongoing support. It gives you MDGo for your entire family along with the Trivesta drug and pet cards. And as a free added bonus just for joining today, you'll even get Keystroke Guard and Ironclad ID. Now, Keystroke Guard encrypts everything on your computers and smartphones to protect against hackers, and Ironclad ID gives you complete identity theft protection. That's 2 great values at no extra cost. Of course, you'll also get the amazing college scholarship program, which gives you 2,000 points each year for every beneficiary in your family, plus an additional 5,000 points each year that you can transfer as you wish. Now remember, 1 point equals $1 for tuition, and you get all these points just 3 days after you enroll. Now, the Prospeo program alone typically costs over $3,500, and it would be a great deal at that price, but we're going to do better than that for you, way better. For a limited time, you can get the full Trivesta membership for a ridiculously low cost of just $299.95 setup, and then only $99.95 a month from the second month on. That's less than $300 to do something that can change your financial situation for the rest of your life. And again, if you just refer 3 others, this can be entirely free for you each month. Now that's a good deal. As a second option, if you really want to get ahead financially, but just don't need health care, security, or college benefits right now, or if you live outside the USA where these benefits aren't applicable, you can get the Prospeo only pack. This pack gives you the complete Prospeo program with full customer support, ongoing forums, weekly financial tips, and more. Remember, by simply working smart with this program, you can potentially save hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest payments and create a fortune in new wealth, all for the low cost of just $249.95 setup and $69.95 monthly. And again, if you just refer 3 other people, yours is free each month. It's almost silly not to do this. So, to get started right now, just click on the gold Become a Member button, fill in the member enrollment form, and select either the full Trivesta membership, the Prospeo membership only, or the MDGo membership only. Once you're done, just watch your email for confirmation and log into your back office for setup instructions and easy tutorials. Okay, I really appreciate you having the faith to watch this video through. That shows that you really have the desire to change and improve your life, and not everybody does. Every journey begins with a few steps, and the next step for you, well, it's just to take action and take the step. If you need to try the calculator to see what Prospeo can do for you in your situation, it just takes a few minutes. Then, just get enrolled. Now also, if you're open to something that can get you more income, beginning right now this week, you probably at least want to explore the option of becoming a Trivest Advocate, which allows you to get paid by sharing this simple program with others. Trivest is new, it's going worldwide, it's growing fast, and it takes very little to get started in. It could be a very lucrative business that almost anybody can do. You should probably at least take a look. Now we'll show you more on that in part 2 of this video entitled Business Options for Advocates. Well, that's it for now. Remember, changing your financial destination just takes a change in course. Are you willing to do what it takes for you and your family to get ahead? If not now, then when? If not this, then what? Don't throw out your dreams. Join the Trivesta family today.